You think building your own catamaran from scratch means chaining yourself to a garage for 3 years, drowning in epoxy, and watching your savings vanish into a hole in the water. That belief is exactly what keeps most dreamers stuck on the dock, while a handful of smart builders are already slicing through open ocean on a vessel they built with their own hands. The difference comes down to a single catastrophic mistake almost everyone makes before they even cut their first sheet of plywood. Picture this. You wake up on a Saturday morning, walk down to your workshop, and run your palm across the smooth, gleaming hull of a 28-foot catamaran that you assembled yourself. That reality is not reserved for retired shipwrights or lottery winners. It is completely accessible to you right now if you ignore the garbage advice floating around DIY forums. The plans you choose will either become your Bible or your nightmare. And here is the thing. I left a link in the first comment to a set of boat building plans that practically guarantee your hulls come out fair and symmetrical, even if you have never lofted a line in your life. I will tell you exactly why that matters in a moment. First, understand why most home-built catamarans never touch water. It is not because people lack skill. It is because traditional plans force you to scribe full-size curves onto the floor, manually calculate complex compound angles, and pray your measurements are within 1/16 of an inch. One tiny error early on multiplies into a twisted, unbalanced hull that pounds through waves instead of gliding over them. That is soul-crushing. But imagine eliminating that torture completely. The blueprint I mentioned structures the entire build around a self-aligning jig system. You literally snap the bulkheads into locked positions, and the boat assembles itself like a three-dimensional puzzle. I will reveal the most ingenious part of that system soon. Now you are going to hit a phase that separates the quitters from the captains, the fairing and fiberglassing stage. This is the exact middle of your build where the excitement dies and the toxic dust takes over. You will spend weeks sanding, filling pinholes, and recoating only to spot new imperfections under a raking light. It is tedious, physically brutal, and the #1 reason backyard boat projects end up on Craigslist as unfinished hulls. But the link in the first comment bypasses 90% of that agony. These plans use a tortured plywood method combined with pre-calculated curve patterns that drastically reduce the amount of fairing compound you will ever need. Instead of grinding your fingerprints off, you will watch your boat become aerodynamic and flawless with a fraction of the labor. That secret alone saves you hundreds of hours and keeps your motivation burning white hot. Later, you will face the electrical, plumbing, and rigging maze that turns a beautiful shell into a living machine. Every other builder is squinting at grainy photos trying to reverse engineer battery placement. You, however, will be following color-coded, step-by-step diagrams that map every single wire and through-hole fitting. I will circle back to the one resource that ties all of this into a single coherent system because it is the closest thing to having a master shipwright whispering over your shoulder. Right now you are standing at a crossroads. You can keep collecting Pinterest boards and daydreaming, or you can take the shortcut that actual builders use to launch seaworthy multi-hulls in under a year. Click the link in the first comment. It takes you directly to the boat building plans that include the self-jigging framework, the curve-cut torture reduction system, and the full wiring diagrams. That link is the only barrier between you and a finished catamaran bobbing at the dock with your name on the transom. Grab it now while this video is still playing, and I will see you on the water.